Hey y'all, it's Crafty Hope here and welcome. This is my Thrifty Thursday haul. It's probably going to be 2 weeks worth if I find anything on my out of town trip that I just got back from. So before I'm leaving, I'm recording this of just a couple little things I got in an estate sale. I thought about tacking on a video that I did of an unboxing. A friend of mine sent me a bunch of stuff she was getting rid of, mostly broken jewelry and stuff like that. And I recorded it, but then when I went to look at it, I realized it was like 20 minutes long. So it was super long of me unpacking this box. I'd love to know if that's something you're willing to devote that time to watch. Let me know below if you're interested in watching that video of me unpacking some really great treasures, but I didn't know how interested somebody would be. Anyway, let me get to the estate sale. This is another one of the ones that I go to at, it's the back of an antique store. They hold it once a month. So they had several pages of these like scrapbook pages. I mean, it was just like somebody pulled all the pages out of a scrapbook. And a lot of them were this little girl, and this was in the 30s because one of the pages I found was my birthday in 1935. So, and I didn't get that one because I didn't really care for the pictures on it, but I bought this sheet. I'm going to try to get the pictures off, get a X-Acto knife or something underneath this and see if I can get them off. But I love this picture, y'all. This is the reason I bought it. So there's this, like I said, this was in the 30s, and so this is right before the war, and there's an NRA poster there, and yeah, really interesting. These were in like the Brooklyn, New York area, because there were a couple from like Central Park and things like that. Now this one, oh, and these were both sheets were $1 marked, but the day I went it was 30% off, so they were 70 cents. Okay, so this other sheet was just off by itself. I don't think it was from the same one. Oh, you know what, I think this might be straight out of a yearbook, because this is a yearbook page. I'm wondering, yeah, these are all just yearbook pages or magazine pages. I thought they were actual photos. No. Anyway, they are still super neat of these school pictures. This is Cooper Junior High School graduation. It says 6/3. I think 30. So it was 1930. Yeah, this is also 1930. 1930. And these two, I don't know if you can see, this has a little mark around it here, and there's another one here. So I think it's picking out the people from the yearbooks that they knew. So anyway, I thought that could be used in something kind of cool. There were a lot of like porcelain dolls and stuff at this one. They had a little pile in the dollar section, and I looked them over, and some of them were kind of neat, but this is the one. She's completely broken. Her arm here is just barely hanging on. There's another arm here, but it was her head that really spoke to me. Now I'm hoping I can get this hat off. Some of it looks like it's just hot glued. So I'm hoping I can get it off without breaking her, but I'm going to try to keep in mind that she was 70 cents. What else did I get? Okay, everything, these things were all $1. I got a little, it's like a drawer pull thing. I thought it might be neat in assemblage. Same with this, another little drawer pull. This could be assemblage or jewelry because it's got the holes. Can you see those holes on either side? So I could hang it like this and have like jewelry hanging from it, but it also would be great in assemblage. Little pull. This is a tiny 10 tray, again 70 cents, and I kind of like the pattern on it, but you know, I don't know, I may use it for something else. It could be neat to keep like a jewelry project in progress on this and stack it. So, and then the most expensive things I got were these two, and they were $3, but 70% off, it was like $2.10 or something. So I'm trying to see, can you even see the shape of them? Let me see if I can put it on. If that helps. Yeah, that helps a little bit. So these are neat shape chandelier crystals. Some of them did not have the additional bead at the top. And so I grabbed the ones that had the bead on the top, so I got a little bonus, Trixie me. But so yeah, I got these neat shape, and they're flat backs, which means if I wanted to like collage something on there, I could, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So that is all for this haul. If I have anything else that I get on my trip to Ohio, I will stick it on. I'm hoping to go to a couple creative reuse stores, so that's super exciting for me. Maybe antique stores up there, hopefully a flea market. So I may have a huge set of stuff after this. I may have nothing. We'll see. I don't know what it's like in Ohio. So if this is it, I want to thank you for coming by and watching this. Like I said, let me know about the 20-minute gift that I got from my friend that I unboxed if you're interested in that. Let me know if you found anything recently on any of your thrifting trips. Hey y'all, I'm back. Actually, I'm back from Ohio, freshly back. Today is Wednesday. I'm hoping to post this video tomorrow, so I'm trying to get it done. Anyway, I went up to just north of Cincinnati, Ohio, and visited my cousin. And while I was there, I asked her to take me to a couple of creative reuse stores, and she did. The first one we went to was Scrap It Up. And I was in love with it. And well, creative reuse stores are, if you don't know, they are basically arts and crafts thrift stores. I have an obsession with them. I've never been to one, and since my cousin lives near a couple of them, it's kind of the reason I went to Ohio. No, just, you know, I also love her, but she promised to take me. So let me show you what I got at Scrap It Up, and then we'll go on to the next one. All right, so they had a really nice end cap with all kinds of old jewelry, broken jewelry, jewelry supplies, all of that. So I got all of this. So I grabbed, they had several jars, like little jars like this, or like votive candle holders that were filled with all kinds of little things. So I haven't opened this yet. So I decided to save that to do with y'all. So we're gonna see what's in here. There's some earring findings and plastic beads. There's a metal button. This is a rhinestone that looks like it's popped out of something. An earring finding. A key. Oh, I didn't even know that was in it. Oh, I already have so many keys it doesn't matter. This is a neat button. Let's see what else. Some more buttons. A little length of chain. A link of chain. That's some kind of, it looks like it's glass. Metallic bead, some big jump rings, another one of those crystals. This is just some of that plastic decorative beading stuff. Oh, there's some, not sure what kind of cord that is, but some cord. What do you call that? A clip-on earring, more buttons, some beads, and that's kind of the majority of it. This is something that's broken, I think. Do you see that move? So more chain, and these are, I don't know what you call these with the prongs on them. And another button. Ooh. No, it's not. And then the bottom of this is the other clip-on earring and some more beads. So that was $1.50 at the Creative Reuse. I thought was a fairly good deal. So, and it's, you know, I got a jar in it in addition. So that's not too shabby. While I was there, my cousin had, well, I took a necklace to her that needed to be lengthened, and I kind of knew that when I went up there and didn't think about taking supplies to lengthen it. So I bought a bag of some Headpins and Eye Pens, and I only use like 6 of them, but this is a good size bag, and I think I only paid like 25 cents for that. But I also got some beads these aren't the ones, I got these like pearl beads that would go with it. So that was, again, most of this jewelry stuff was like 25 cents. Now these are, I think, some little either shell or glass beads I couldn't turn back. These are definitely glass. I can tell by the weight of them, and they're little like pearl, Haitian pearls. These are some really long brass head pins and they were, I think I did pay $2 for that, but I believe these are from the Susan Lennart Casimir line, oh, y'all, I know it. Industrial Chic line that she had at Michael's. But So I got those. These are some little, I don't know if you can see them, they're little hearts. And the color is a little funky, but y'all, they were too cute to not get. And you can see the label from the bead store still on them. So I got those, and then I got this pendant. You open it. I think it's just plastic, but I thought it was really neat, and I might be able to pop that off or keep it on. It can be used in my assemblage or in jewelry or whatever. So that was the jewelry things. It being you know, an arts and crafts thrift store, there's all kinds of things. So I did get some game pieces. There was a little section of different things like that. But these are like thin checker-like game pieces. I thought they were kind of neat. Would add some texture for assemblage. I don't know what I'm going to do with these award ribbons, but sorry about that. These are some award ribbons, and so they've got things like Cincinnati Hills in it, Countryside. I just thought they were neat. I didn't even look at what places, but I got 5th, 6th, and 7th place ribbons. I don't know. I don't know what to do with them, but I thought they were neat. And then, of course, I looked around for 10s, and I found this old Sucrets 10, which would make a neat little, you know, box assemblage. And then this is just a, I can't remember the brand. It's Harney & Sons. It's got the HT. I've got some of the cinnamon, but I don't have a green one, but I like all the little, like, filigree decorative things on this 10. So that's what I got at Scrap It Up. Give me a second, and I'll get the stuff out for the other place. All right, so the second place we went to was downtown Cincinnati, and it's called Indigo Hippo. And I was super excited because I love hippos and blue's my color. So I was like, I'm going to buy, you know. So I did get a sticker at Scrap It Up and a pen at Indigo Hippo. So those were my kind of like souvenirs for my trip. But let's see, they were, like I said, downtown Cincinnati. Kind of a similar, I mean, it's still the arts and crafts thrift store. Their pricing method was a little different, where items were marked with like these little stickers on them, and depending on the sticker meant you paid like between a certain amount, between $1 and $3 or $3 and $5, that kind of thing. So it was kind of a pick your price thing and pay what you can. So it was a little confusing, and but the cause was good, so I gave them a bunch of money. Not a bunch, but you know. So when I first walked in the door, there was a bowl full of, can y'all even see these? They are just, they're not even bead gel. They are tiny marbles that look like bubbles. I can't remember if my Bubble Boy video is up or not, but this is what I wanted to put in it and couldn't find any. So I went ahead and bought these. I don't know how much I paid for it. Like I said, all of this all together, I ended up paying, I gave them 20 bucks because I like the cause. I like the idea. What I also got, yeah, the dog's gonna bark again. The garbage men are here, and she hates that they come to steal our trash. So, one of the other main things I got, let's see, there was a, I don't remember what order I got things. I found a section of like paints and stuff, and while most of it was like Americana Deco Art acrylic paints, there were quite a few like golden products, and I think almost all of these are golden. And then I got this one Liquitex heavy body, and this is some fiber paste. So that, you know, and you can see the stickers on these range from yellow to pink, and because I think, I'm trying to remember if I can pick it. Yeah, this one, the pink was the lower costing one, so there's less in them, but the there's a quite, no, I don't remember how that went, because these, anyway, I got some paints and I picked my price and some fiber paste, so I was happy with that, because that way I can play with some golden paints, which are good acrylic paints. And then while I was waiting for the checkout, I started going through some of the scrapbook supplies and found, I think these are both Pixie Press, maybe. I've never heard of the brand, but it's got these charms. Like, this is just a flat back key, which will be good in my assemblage or jewelry or whatever. And then I found these antique charms. Well, I guess the other ones were antique charms, but these are like rusted. So this one's like long with a hole in the top. And then these are, have holes in each side. They're more like tags. So I thought those were super fun. And that's all I got at Indigo Hippo. But going to both of those places really inspired me, y'all. let me go ahead and tell you that before the pandemic, I was seriously looking into opening a creative reuse. I had a location. I was doing a bunch of research, calling some of those places, but I'd never been to one. So that's when I was going to go visit my cousin and go to the ones up there. But then the pandemic kind of shot all of that. The place where I was going to have my shop flooded. Things just got pushed back. Yeah, and I don't know that my momentum is still there for that anymore. Now I'm going to tell you one more thing before I go show you a couple more things. We went up to Amish Country, the Ohio Amish Country, and went to one of their, what do they call it? It was a craft mall, so where they make craft things, so a lot of wooden things and things like that. But they also, next to that was an antique mall, so of course I went through that as well, and I did find a couple things there. Oh, and while I was in Ohio, I went to a flea market, but it's like all flea markets nowadays, which is a mix of like, sorry, okay, yeah, this, like I said, I just got back, so everything at the house is a little crazy. So I did go to the flea market. It's like all the other flea markets where it's a mix of like just junk that nobody wants to touch, and brand new things from like the dollar store, and weird little hair producty things. And anyway, it was not what I was looking for. So but at the antiques store up in Amish Country, I got, oh, they wrapped it up pretty good. It was on the front porch. They had a bunch of stuff, and I could see it almost from the car, but it's this little jar that's full of snaps. And so I love, like, look at this jar. It's so stinking cute. I love this little medicine jar. And then it's not all snaps. I think there's some hook and eyes in there, maybe too. But all of that can be used for assemblage or something like that. Or I can just keep it in here and use that. Anyway, it was only $2.50, so I got it. And then the other thing I got was this college secretarial practice laboratory budget. I don't even know, but it's just a neat pad of what looks like old stuff. And I think that this isn't actually handwritten. I think it's like part of the you know, it was printed this way with these things on it, but it's really neat. So it's got, like, you know, sample certificates and forms and contracts, and just really kind of a neat thing. It was marked $1 first off, and that booth was 50%, maybe 75% off. I didn't pay much for this. I didn't pay much for this at all, so I thought it was super neat, and I got it. So I got those two at the antique mall in Ohio Amish Country. I also picked up a bunch of, like, the little magazines they had for Ohio's Amish Country, so that was super cool. But that's what I got in Ohio. That was the bulk of, you know, I got to do some what do you call it? Creative reuse shopping, which was the whole idea of me going up there, and then check out some antiques up there. I would have loved all the way home through Kentucky and Tennessee. There were also a bunch of, even in Ohio, there were all kinds of antique malls and stuff like that, and I could have just stayed up there and done some more antiquing and not have done some of the other things we did. But with my mom in tow and my cousin, I think they would have gotten a little bored. So, all right, y'all, that is my thrift haul. I hope y'all have had a wonderful week and found some treasures of your own. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye.